Bear now the Science Gap. Save the Earth. It's also Castlevania. Let's get focused on the Full House. On the same broadcasting service that gives us a bloody anime with which is filled with gore and some cussing, also has a revival of Full House and the Magic School Bus. I ain't talking about that. So anyway, guys, so Jackson goes to high school, and so does Ramona, and so basically, Ramona broke up with her boyfriend, and Jackson broke up with Lola. So that's the thing that is happening. That's the thing that is happening. And so they basically found new lovers, but Ramona didn't really. And in the school, Jackson or Rocky kisses Jackson, and she is like, "Hey, you look good, kiss her." And Jackson's like, "All right." And they're not even girlfriend, not even a couple. Like, they're just friends who make out on occasion. That is literally a line from the final episode of the season. So basically, so DJ and Steve, in the episode where they host a homecoming dance, they officially become a couple again, and apparently Matt is planning on opening his own place, which is the exact same thing, which they might as well just work together again, but apparently they can't work with he can work with his ex, but they can really just be friends. Like, I don't get it at all. Maybe that's the point of the joke. 1922. So anyway, also in the first half, we get to see the Gibbler house, which is very interesting. We never got to see it throughout the series, which I like. I think that's cool. So, anyway, and the house looks very 90s or 80s, whatever. So anyway, guys, so they're a couple now, and Stephanie and Jimmy, which is Kimmy's sister, by the way, tries to find a proper girl to give birth to Stephanie's baby, and apparently Kimmy is the one to get, so that she can help her brother and her soul sister, whatever. And Fernando's like, "You got pregnant with another baby? What was it?" And Kimmy's like, "Oh, it was my brother, Jimmy." And she's like, "That's nasty." But then they made it clear that it's not gross in any way. An incest joke in Fuller House. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a couple that are related. So anyway, definitely. Anyway, but at the end of the season, it's revealed that Kimmy is in fact pregnant with Stephanie's baby. And now, and which means Danny is officially related with a creation, with something that is also related to Kimmy, which means they're officially family now, which they have been for about 30 years. So yeah, and there's one more thing that I want to talk about, or two more things about the season, and that is the fact, three more things. The first fact is that Steve would be moving away somewhere, or maybe he'll change his mind in season 4, which I know there will be a season 4, because at the end of the season, they mentioned the important thing that I'm not going to mention until the end of the video, and the fact that Kimmy is pregnant. So, there's definitely going to be a season 4, which technically means the Full House mythos has officially 12 seasons now. Of all the shows that should get revived, Danny Phantom, Kids Next Door, Firefly, Alf. I don't care if Alf gets revived, but still. The show that got revived currently has, in its entirety, both original and revival, 11 seasons and maybe 12. What type of planet are we living on where there are technically 12 seasons of Full House? Okay, so the other thing I would like to mention is the 17th episode where the beginning of it, before the intro starts, it's at basically a 30th anniversary celebration of the entirety of Full House. They call it a dad-anniversary, but really, you know that it's basically celebrating the 30th anniversary of the show. And they did some of it in the first season with the first episode repeating the Flintstones song that they sing to Michelle, and the constant arrival of the other characters. I like it as the show went on, they kind of toned down the cameos a bit. But, yeah, in this show, in that episode, they do celebrate the 30th anniversary of the show. And, yeah, it is pretty nostalgic. Like, they hit you with the nostalgia stick, and that wound is not gonna heal for like another 6 years. My head kind of hurts. Okay. So anyway, they wear the exact same outfits that they did in the first episode, but according to Jesse, I'm wearing the same outfits. I just got bigger sizes. Alright. Daredevil. With the Punisher. So anyway, yeah. And the big final thing that I would like to mention is that the Rippers are back! Yeah! But no, that's not what I mentioned. I mean, reunions happen all the time. I mean, the entire show is just one big reunion. So anyway, the thing I need to talk about is that everyone's moving back. When Steve leaves, everyone comes back. And apparently Danny is moving into his old house, in his old room. And oh, shut up. Shut up, TV.
5 of 5 buttons.
TV, gonna show? And his old room, and DJ and Stephanie are gonna punk. Even though Steve should probably... Yeah. So anyway, guys. No, it wouldn't make... Danny should probably sleep with Fernando. I mean, not like that, but in the Gibbler house. Yeah, like that. So, final thoughts on the season. I feel like at the last second, at the last minute, either Mary-Kate or Ashley Olsen should have popped up as Michelle, because the 30th anniversary of the show, you couldn't have gotten the entire cast. Like, seriously. Come on. Besides, Mary-Kate or Ashley really mentioned that the reason why they aren't acting anymore is because the fact that they're not in the show is because they haven't acted in over a decade and a half. So, it's not because of drugs. It's not because of alcohol. It's because they haven't acted for over a decade. So, you can't really blame him on this one. And when you haven't acted or did anything remotely thing for over a decade and a half or 2 decades, then you think you can pull it off. Then again, the Olsen twins didn't really do a lot of acting in the show. They mostly were like, "You got it, dude." Like, somebody's in trouble. Like, duh. Yeah, their acting weren't that great. So anyway, alright. And before I start ending the video off, I would like to share my predictions for season 4. 1, and that's basically my only prediction, that Stephanie and Jimmy will get married, and basically the entire season will be about them getting married, and that is how Michelle will pop up, because if you miss your sister's wedding, then you're basically disowning family, and the show, both Full House and Fuller House, are about family. The show basically says family matters, even though that's the name of an entirely different series. Oh, and there's one line in the show that says, "I wonder what Urkel's doing." Which is weird, since in the Christmas special from last season, it said, "Man, the Jesus thing doesn't look good with my Urkel doll in there." Like, unless Urkel is some big celebrity now, like some major scientist, and some company is making dolls out of him, then this makes no sense with the Full House canon. Why am I questioning the Full House canon? I need a wipe. So anyway, final thoughts of the season. I thought it was a really good season, and it would have been a decent way to wrap up the season, but since they dropped that big cliffhanger with Kim ain't getting pregnant with Stephanie's baby, then this, yeah man, you're dumb, man, you're a dumb man. You are dumb. So anyway, guys. So anyway, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. I thought it was a good season. I'm talking how it was when the first 2 seasons dropped. So anyway, guys, it was a pretty good season. It had some decent adult jokes, and so yeah, and it was nostalgic. Again, it doesn't really know what it wants to be. Like it doesn't know if it wants to be for kids, adults, or Full House fans. Cause yeah. So anyway, but I think they got it for the Full House fans. So anyway, guys, I thought it was a good season. Make sure you like this video, comment below, and let me know what you thought about the season. Then, make sure you subscribe to this channel, Stranger Things, and ring the bell to become part of our notification squad. We post videos every single day, almost. So, anyway, guys, and remember, I know I'm repeating my joke from the last Full House video, but I don't care!